Hello, everybody. This is Rise from SC2GG.com, and I am bringing you a dual commentary with my man Cholera from New York. Can you hear me now, Cholera?
I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, we're going to be doing the Flash versus Horang. Yeah, that's right, Horang. You heard it right. The biggest name we have done so far today. And they're playing on Byzantium II. This is the Group 2 of the MSL Survivor Tournament. And it should be a lot of fun because we got Flash here, and we got Horang, who, by the way, is a Protoss player. For those of you who do not know him, there's Flash right there. And I'm sure you'll be seeing an image of Horang right there. Here he is. And Cholera, what do you think? How do you think this game's going to go?
Oh, I think this is a really even matchup here. Horang, no. Horang has a chicken on his shirt, by the way. That is Le Coq Sportif. Seems like they're sponsoring OGN Sparky's clothing or something, and that means, I guess, the athletic male chicken, the athletic rooster. That is what he's wearing on his shirt. But this is actually Horang's first game ever in the pro scene. He's played no games that have been at least recorded so far. So he's up against quite an opponent for his very first game. Maybe he'll turn out to be the next Stork. Who knows? But we're gonna have to see. His real name is Horang2, by the way. There's no Horang 1. It's Horang 2. That just makes his name even better, Horang2, because that makes your name more memorable, of course. Don't name yourself something easy to remember like Reach. Go name yourself Horang2. But anyway, Horang2 in blue at the upper right, and of course, none other than KTF Flash here at the lower right. KTF Flash 65% against Protoss. I mean, unless Flash goes like 14 command center, 21 barracks, like he sometimes does. I think he'll do okay if he just plays a standard game here against this guy.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree because Horang2, like you said, even if he is pretty good, it's his first time, and I mean, really, we know that when you just start out in the pro scene, there's definitely a level between the two, whether it's because of the pressure that the new player has to face or whatever it may be, being on TV and things like that. Flash just has a ton of experience. He's killed a lot of good players, and all Horang2 has killed is potentially Horang 1, and I'm not even positive about that one. So Horang2 certainly got his work cut out for him, but we'll have to see because, one of the things that is that players who aren't that good or know they're not as good as whoever they're playing against, a lot of times they tend to go cheese, and right off the bat here, I'm not seeing anything that would indicate cheese, but of course it's still a bit early and there are other things that Protoss can do in terms of cheese, but I would think that he would go something along that route in order to beat someone like Flash. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely agree. That's always my theory. If you can't beat them, cheese them. That's what I do, because I can't beat you, sir. I can't beat them. So, just four-pull them. Just one-hatch lurker them, seriously. Because Horang, I agree. I mean, he might go for something more standard. He might want to show in his first game against, a very serious opponent that he can bring a game to the mid-game, make a good showing. On the other hand, he might want to actually get out of this group. By the way, this is the MSL Survivor Tournament. It is the feeder tournament that will send 24 people to the round of 32 of the MSL proper. So you have to, basically there's a group of 4 people and only 2 will advance out of 5 games played total. Anyway, so yeah, I agree. He probably will go for some kind of cheese, maybe a proxy robotics facility, maybe something like that. Or, I mean, if he is going to go for cheese, he could go for something like that. It looks like he might actually. He's got 2 probes out in the middle. There's a probe scouting in his base. There's a probe going to the middle of the map. Flash, meanwhile, has gone for a standard factory inside of his base here, and he still has not scouted Horang. And Horang has put down a proxy pylon here in the center of the map of Byzantium. So he is going to be going for, it looks like a DT rush or possibly a DT drop here because there's a citadel. And I don't know if he can block his ramp, though. This is going to be a really interesting game, though.
Yeah, but it all comes down to whether or not Flash decides to do something like go vultures. I mean, if Flash pushes out in a very quick manner, this kid is going to be in a lot of trouble. It is actually a proxy gateway. I'm a little surprised. I guess it makes sense. He wants to have the forward position as possible, and blocking the ramp, stopping the scout. There is the Templar Archive. So I guess he's going to use 2 proxy gateways to send those DTs out to Flash's base. And Flash looks like he's going to go scout around I think he may be sniffing out the cheese a little bit. I'm not sure quite yet. But Flash may actually be in a little bit of trouble right now. He doesn't have much in terms of defending a DT rush, that's for sure. And, oh man, Flash is actually going in the direction. No, he's on the wrong side. He is not going to actually see that barracks. I mean, sorry, those gateways. And right now, those DTs are starting to build. So unless he can find it very quickly. Oh! And he just walked. I think he's right out of the sight range. God. He is standing right next to it. But he's got more going in that direction. Oh, he's going to see it. He's going to see it. Oh, it gets scouted. It gets scouted. And now Flash knows exactly what's going on at this point. But Flash doesn't have anything to defend against this quite yet. And DTs are probably about halfway built. He's definitely getting spider mines right now. And he's got to get some vultures out with some spider mines before those DTs get anywhere close to his base. And they're on the way now. It's going to be tough for him to defend this.
Oh, this is going to be a really interesting microfight here. Flash actually throwing up a barracks, a bunker in the front there. I think his vultures are going to have mines any moment, though. And I got to say, if Flash can hold off the initial 3 DTs or so, it's going to be his game here because Horang has gone for a very aggressive build here. He's not going to do that much damage. Looks like the mines are laid. Is it going to go off? Looks like two mines go off. So Horang has killed off all the units, though, of Flash. Flash has absolutely nothing except for these pair of vultures here. And looks like they're going to be dealing with the Zealot right now. Horang might decide to sacrifice the Zealot to clear the mines. Looks like he gets one of the mines. Flash just left with 1 vulture without any mines left. And there's only 1 mine in the field. So it's going to be about whether Flash can do it. Flash leads it into the mine, but there's another DT. And the DT kills the vulture, so Flash in huge trouble here. I don't know. Flash scouted it, but I don't know if he can actually win now. He's got so few units. He's got 1 Marine, that's it. And he's trying to build turrets.
Yeah, mass turrets, it looks like his last resort at this point, but I don't know if he's got any units to actually fight against the DTs, even with the turrets there. I mean, what has he got? First turret goes up. He's trying to save the second one with SCV surrounding. He's got one in the mineral line, but at this point, he's got no units and 3 DTs in his base now. And man, Flash is in a ton of trouble here. He's trying to lay down spider mines, but he's being fouled by DTs who are going to take out those spider mines as they go down, and the vulture goes down, and now there's a Zealot in the base. 4 DTs or 3 DTs, 4 DTs now, and even though they can be seen by the SCVs, they're going to take out a ton of them before anything is done, and Flash still has no units to fight this off. A bunker trying to go down in desperation, but it is not going to be enough, and spider mines are down, but they are getting taken out before they can do any damage. And those vultures only able to attack the couple of Zealots in the base and trying to drag the DTs to the turret, but those DTs have the protection of a Zealot, and they are not able to be taken down here. Flash is just going to be, oh man, this is going to be it for Flash. I think Flash is going to go to the losers match.
Yeah, Flash is going to go to the losers match. GG coming from Flash. Wow, that was a fast game. And look at this kid, Horang2. Horang2 he's Taza. He's Taza right now. He is 1-0 in the pro world. Look at Flash. He's got a little smirk. He's like, all right, kid. You got me the first. Look at him. He's like, I scouted it and I still couldn't deal with it. But it was really his fault. It was very hard to deal with. Although I do question him putting all of his units there in this choke point just to buy the few seconds, and he got owned by his own mines. Is that guy gonna make out with him? All right. He was just hugging him. It looked like he was gonna grab him and kiss him. Yeah, maybe that's Horang1. But
go.
Yeah, the athletic cocks. But, oh wow! All right, let's not go there.
Wide open for that.
I know, seriously, the Red Rooster. I guess the Red Rooster sounds better, but yeah, the game 2 is going to be GG Play versus Dongray, and we could be seeing a match between GG Play and Flash, by the way, in this series if GG Play somehow loses the next match, which is possible, certainly. Dongray's, not that bad, but I gotta say, impressive play from this new kid. He knew what needed to be done, and that was going for some delicious cheese. He knew he couldn't beat Flash, and he made this right strategic decision. I mean, I gotta applaud him. You know you're not as good as Flash, so go and cheese him and win.
Yeah, and the best part is he actually pulled it off, and I thought for a moment that he wasn't gonna, and I thought after Flash saw it that he may be able to handle it, but you know what? That is a very difficult strategy to try to defend against when you find it, when the DTs are popping out and you have no preparation for it. So Now, Flash is obviously applying some preparation H to try to soothe his... Well, I won't go there. But anyway, it was a good game, and it looks like we're going to go on to the next match and see how that goes. Hopefully Flash can pull something out when we get to the losers match. But first up, the next match. And that's going to be GG Play versus Dongray. See you guys there. GG.